I'm Melinda Walsh, and I wanted to share with you this thing that happened to me the other day that really caught me by surprise. So a couple of weeks ago, it was LSU game day, and my husband and I live close enough to the campus that we decided to ride our bikes to tailgate with some friends, so we didn't have to worry about parking our car or anything like that. So as we get close to where our friends are tailgating, traffic is really starting to get busy. As a matter of fact, it was bumper to bumper. And I will let you know that I really don't like riding my bike on the road in heavy traffic. It makes me a little nervous. And my husband, on the other hand, is Lance Armstrong. So he's on the road doing fine, and I decide to ride on the sidewalk. And there were a lot of people around, and I was being careful. And the next thing I know, this voice of a young woman just comes out of nowhere and says, "Hey, bitch, on the road, not the sidewalk." And I'm looking around going, oh, wait a minute, she's talking to me. And in that split second, I realized one of my stories had gotten triggered in my mind. And because of that, I really wanted to have an automatic response that involved like my middle finger going up and some profanity. I really wanted to design something to say back to her to let her know and make her feel the way that I was feeling in that moment. My feelings were a little hurt. I was irritated. And instead, what I did was, in my mind, I call cut. And in that moment of cut, I decided to just pretend I'd never heard her and go on my way. Because, like you do with a toddler or a puppy, you don't want to reward bad behavior. But I have to admit, it bugged me for pretty much the rest of the day and for the next few days after that. And so what I decided to do, when something bugs me like that, I go back in my mind and I replay it like you would replay a scene from a movie. And in my replayed scene, what I did was, instead of ignoring her and going away, I rode over to her and introduced myself. I said, "Hi, I'm Melinda, what's your name?" Because you know how it is on the internet, people can be so mean when they're anonymous. All the trolls and all the nasty comments, it's like taking someone down for sport. And so I figured if she knew who I was, she'd be less likely to be mean. And so I also pictured myself telling her, "Hey, that was rude, that hurt, that wasn't nice. Don't do that anymore. I didn't deserve that." And to have her apologize, and then in my mind, we hugged and went on our way. So, the next time that something triggers you like that, just remember that it's your story about what's going on. And it happens so quickly. It's kind of like a squid when it gets startled. All of a sudden, swoosh, there's ink everywhere and your emotions are triggered. But we have the ability to call cut and to really come up with a conscious response to something. So anyway, wanted to share that with you. So the next time that something comes up that bugs you, you have an opportunity and the ability to have a conscious response, something that you feel good about later, instead of doing something automatically that you have to apologize for. So that's it. That's a wrap.